All right.
All right. So now what I want to do is that's cool. Aoto. There we go. All right. Now we'll get your other shot one. There we go. All right. So let's talk about last night. That was fun.
Yes, it was.
Yes. I really was surprised, first off, that we caught nothing but channel cats.
Caught a perch.
Oh, and the perch, but I think that's what the channel cats were feeding on.
I believe so. That's why they were in there.
Yeah, I just, yeah, it was a great, and then we only had worms. I didn't even have my normal catfish bait.
No, and we were in shallow water.
Yeah, well, they usually feed in shallow water. But what I liked is they started off early, and we left because we ran out of bait.
Bait, yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
we went through 2 dozen worms. We caught what, 12,
yeah,
12 catfish.
12, yeah, and they were getting big.
Yeah. As the night was going on, the bigger they got.
Yep, yeah, it was just awesome, and the lights in the boat worked out good.
Yeah, they did. I liked it.
And I went out and bought that thing today that connects my boat together.
Oh, did you? You couldn't find your other one?
I didn't even look. I had to go to the doctor's get my checkup, and as soon as I left there, there's an O'Reilly's right across the street. I
Yeah.
went straight over there and got it.
I'm going to send you some of the pictures from last night. I
All
don't know
right.
if you can use them on there, or I'll send some good ones, especially the ones that you caught.
I tell you what, email them.
Email them.
Yeah, yeah. If you can email them to me, I'll be able to bring them up on my email.
Um,
Because if
what's your
not, I'm gonna
email
have to
address?
email them to myself to do it.
Well, you might. I don't have your email.
All right. Well, it's keithfleeson@gmail.com.
All right, Chief Fleeson. Keith Fleeson.
Yeah,
All right. I'll try. I'll give it a shot.
yeah. Because we're sharing screens, they'll come right up on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just surprised. Mikey, he's a magnet.
I'm telling you, the boy can fish.
The boy's a magnet to fish, man. I mean, come on, you put him in the middle. You're fishing
Yeah.
off the one end, I'm fishing off the other end, and the person in the middle usually catches the least.
Well, like you said though, the wind was blowing. We were drifting back and
Yeah.
forth, where that affects the out two guys bait more than it does the guy in the middle.
Yeah, that is true.
So I tell you what, though, I had a blast.
Oh, I did too.
I probably would have stayed longer.
I was getting worried about Mikey.
Yeah, because he had to work.
Yep. That's what was worrying me on that. Wasn't so much that I was getting tired or anything like that. It was I was worried about him being able to get up and go to work. you know.
Yeah. The wife called. I woke him up before.
Okay.
Alright. KeithFleeson@gmail.com, right?
Yep.
Let's try one. Oh, yeah, right here. I got it. All right.
Yeah. Well, we email back and forth to get the code.
Oh, I never forgave that thought.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works or not. I'm not sure how it works.
We'll see.
I'm sending it to you. It's just one right now.
All right. We'll see when I get it. Takes
It's
a
your
couple
first one.
minutes. Yeah. And the boat ran good. I was happy with that.
I'd like to.
You got to get a trolling motor.
Yes, I agree with you. Hey, did you get it yet?
No, I think I got it on my phone now, but it should be on here. Let me X out of here and get back in.
Because I
Sometimes
sent
it's-
you one of you and one of Mikey's. Hey, did anybody make comments on our last podcast? Yes. Give us
you know
any-
What? You know what? I really haven't looked.
I just wonder if anyone saying that we should
Oh,
do.
there we go.
There it is.
Yeah. Wow.
I sent you another one with Mikey too. His big one.
Yeah, look at that.
That thing was huge.
Yeah, that's nice.
And of course, I gotta send you mine.
Of course. Yours was long. I bet you know what? Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, but yeah, that's just a nice cat,
Yeah, it was.
and it was warm. I'm just imagining what we'd have got if we'd have had like river chubs or chicken liver.
I think chicken liver we would have really.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, there's some of the pictures that we did last night. We got, man.
Yeah.
There's 12 of them. I'm not gonna send them all 12.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if you really look at it, mine's still in the daylight.
Yeah, your first one.
Yeah.
Did I send you your other one?
Right now all I got is 2, but my phone dings, so the next one should be coming. For some reason, my phone goes quicker than than my computer.
It's not. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
The one of your other one, but it wasn't like anything that you were sending out fancy.
Yeah,
like
look at that
showing it
thing
off.
of yours.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
the light.
but you know what?
Hey, I got
was
the
having-
lights on the boat too. I love them lights, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is a nice.
made everything turn green.
Yeah. Well, the green actually kept the bugs away.
Yes.
I was wondering how that was gonna, because that's what I heard, that you go green or red, the bugs won't be as bad, but you go blue or white,
It tracks
it
them.
attracts them. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, the green didn't, and I'll tell you what, yeah, that was nice. Hey, you notice you have a headlight on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mikey
if you
don't
notice,
have one.
Mikey don't have one.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder
wonder
where
why-
it went. He threw it in the lake.
Yes, he did. And I didn't need one because it's still daylight on mine.
Yeah. Well, on the other one of yours, I believe you have a headlight.
Yes, I believe I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey decided he didn't
Yeah,
want
look,
his
look, look! I got a headlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey decided he didn't want one, so he just threw it to the lake.
Yeah.
Said the fish needed light. Oh, that was so funny.
Oh yeah. And then he's like, "Well, I had it on real tight, so I figured it would stay." I'm like,
But he took his hat off
"Yeah,
and trying to swat the flies.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah."
look at that smile on his face. Though. Go back.
Oh,
to
I
his
know,
face.
I know.
Look at that smile on
Yeah.
his face. One, he's out with us.
Yeah,
He doesn't get to do that much because of college and stuff.
yeah.
And two,
Yeah.
it's like he's having the time of his life. Now, I guarantee you that smile wasn't there at 8 o'clock this morning when he was going to work.
I was going to bed at that time.
Really?
Yeah, I come home. I had to put that fan in.
How
Yeah.
did that work?
Oh, great. Much, much better than the other one.
Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear that.
So I had to do a project. So I did a picture of Carrie again.
Again,
Yeah,
Wow.
the one's going to Bubba.
I was going to say, which kid is this one going to?
This one's Corey's.
Corey's?
Yeah, and then I'm
That's
gonna make
awesome.
another one for my father-in-law, which he's supposed to be out on Four Seasons. Come see my booth for my engraving.
On Sunday?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to our next trip. We're going up to the Allegheny, and we're going to be camping
Yeah,
out.
is Corey going with us on this one?
I asked him, and he didn't give me a definite answer. He's like, I don't know, maybe.
Well, probably with his new games and stuff that you bought him.
Yeah. Oh, he's got this game. I guess you wreck a spaceship into the ocean,
Okay.
and you gotta survive in the ocean or something like that. It scares the hell out of him because it's not a normal ocean. Like it's got like monsters and stuff in it.
Why would you play it?
Because he likes being scared.
Okay.
I mean,
I remember when he was a little kid,
yeah, he wouldn't play that.
and yeah, any that would scare him, he'd stay the hell away.
Yeah, no, not now.
So,
Now he's like, hey, Dad, if you hear me screaming, it's just a game. I'm like, I know, buddy.
well, Mikey's 19 years old and he plays his scary games. You hear him squeal like a little girl too.
Yep.
Here's the thing though, on that trip, Mikey doesn't get off work until 5:30 or 5:30.
Okay.
So we ain't gonna be leaving until 6.
Okay.
Well, it's what, an hour and a half drive,
Yeah. We'll get there
So that'll
probably
put us up
right there before dark.
right before dark.
Yeah.
Yes. So if that ain't an issue for you, it ain't an issue for me either.
No. I'm gonna bring stuff. The problem is gonna be finding firewood.
Well, I do know where there's, if we have to, we can always go across and up the river a little bit, and we got all that driftwood down there
Yeah.
that you said was natural cover. We could probably burn some of that up.
Yeah. It's no problem. But
Or, because I know you have firewood at your house,
yeah.
we can just bring it in the boat. Because we ain't going to have a lot of stuff in the boat other than the fishing poles and camping gear.
Yeah.
Which I'm not camping heavy because we're only there one night.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
bringing.
just mainly bringing my tent and something to make coffee with in the morning.
Yeah. Well, that's all I'm gonna bring is like my tent and my wool blanket and my grate to go over to cook over,
Yeah,
and my
definitely.
coffee stuff.
Yeah. What do you want to cook?
I don't know.
Because the only deer meat I have left is ground meat. Maybe.
I don't think I got any deer meat left, to be honest. I didn't get a deer last year. I let Bubba take it.
You know what we've never cooked? And all the time that we've gone camping, you know what we never cooked?
What?
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we can do that.
You know what I mean? We have never cooked it. We've either had steak, deer steak, sausage, chicken, um, the packages,
Yeah.
dry stuff. We've
Yeah.
never made cheeseburgers.
You know, I don't think we have.
No. Or hot dogs, but I consider them sausage stuff. Kibasi. We've had kibasi.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't we do that then? Why don't we go ahead and make,
I'll bring some burgers.
yeah, we'll just bring some burgers and some chips.
Yeah. Well, I'm on a no carbs, so I'll probably bring something else like broccoli or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Add some cheese with it.
Yeah.
Get cheese in a can or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
we'll go with the main course is cheeseburgers.
Yeah. And we'll leave about, what, you said 6?
I'd say around 6 o'clock, maybe a little after, a little bit. It all depends what time Mikey gets home.
Okay.
Because it'll be just like when we went night fishing.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets home, he'll change and we'll jump in the truck and we'll meet you over your house and off we'll go.
Sounds good to me.
And do you want me to bring my GPS navigation thing for the car?
I don't think we need it, to be honest.
Well, I don't know because we got a little lost once because we had to do the detour because they're working on that bridge.
Yeah, but I missed the exit. I seen it whenever we were leaving. That's whenever we did the circle turnaround.
Yeah.
But as far as the other way go, I mean, we get off the next exit, get down and make that turn at the light, and it takes a straight. It's a straight shot to the dock.
Pretty much, we gotta make. We have to go up one
Yeah.
block at the end.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, you're not even going up a block. You're just joining on another road and then turning off.
yeah. But I mean,
That sounds good.
that's up to you because I don't have GPS on my car.
No, I got one. I have one that you mount it on your dash. You know, it has
Yeah.
a suction cup.
Yeah, well, yeah. Go ahead and bring it. What the heck?
Yeah. What is it? Garmin?
Is that what it
I have a
is?
Garmin. Yeah, I have a Garmin.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Well, this is back before we had all the fancy stuff in the cars nowadays, where you just plug your phone in and it becomes a GPS system.
Yeah, mine don't do
With
that.
the newer cars,
Yeah, yeah, mine don't do that.
no. And the wife bought it for me because when I was taking Mikey to soccer out in New Jersey, she was afraid I'd get lost, which I would have.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we'll go that route.
yeah.
So-
That sounds.
Back to fishing right now. What did you think of that spot?
I love the spot.
Yes.
I'll be fishing that a lot more until it either dies off or
I don't
yeah.
think it's going to die off.
I don't either.
One, you're not keeping the fish, so it ain't like you're going to fish out the hole.
Right.
You know, you're throwing them back. They might not hit for a couple of
I
weeks or
think
something.
yeah, but I think I think catfish basically are like runners, where they go there, they got a rotation that they travel, and that's what time they get there, and that's what time they eat.
Well, the only thing that could hurt you then would be if they run out of food.
Yeah,
You know, if the perch moves,
yeah,
which that's very possible.
yeah. But
Because
yeah, I
what-
no, I really like the spot. That's going to be definitely a spot we're gonna go to a lot.
Yeah.
The other thing is I might buy a cigarette lighter or go with a battery operated spotlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a little dark. We had trouble finding the dock.
Well,
on the
I
way
get
out.
I get a little nervous with I know there's a lot of stumps in there.
Yes, we had to go around a couple.
Yeah, yeah, and it's nice to have a good light coming out to where we know where that stuff's at. So yeah, just be safer.
Well, you're actually very good at building things.
Yeah,
You might want to build a spotlight holder where you just turn it back and forth right there by you.
yeah,
You know, clamp it onto the boat somehow,
yeah,
and you just you can do it because you're the driver.
yeah. Yeah, I never thought of that. I could do that. That's for sure. I could
Yeah.
hook that up direct too.
Yeah, the battery's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that. That'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It beats me trying to navigate with a flashlight up there.
Yeah.
Even if you have a spotlight,
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to see
gotcha.
because basically I'll be in your way or the guy in front of you be in your way.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then if you shine the spotlight from your end, everybody can see in front.
yes. And it's well worth going there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know, when we get down there, we can even head over towards where them other guys are at, because you remember correctly, there's a spot off to the right.
Yeah, there's a cove right there.
Yeah, where I got a duck there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we docked the boat.
Yeah,
It's like a little stream that goes there. I think that's where the fingers are.
Yeah,
I think that's where it begins.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I
Those are,
just didn't know the name of that is Shenango River Lake.
yep.
That blows my
The
mind.
only reason why we didn't go there is because one, there were boats there. They were fishing when we come down. You know, they left right there before dark.
Yeah, and I don't know. Was that where you wanted to go in the first place?
Um, I was wondering when we come down. No, I wanted to go where we were at because I was scouting for ducks.
Well, yeah, I was too. The geese that flew in, I thought there'd be more.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more geese, and I didn't see one duck.
I thought you guys seen one back in the cove when we
Yeah,
first
but
come out.
that was further up. There,
Yeah, that was way up
I
there.
think there was a couple of them in there, but they are molting, so they're not flying.
No,
Yeah.
at least I don't think they are.
No, I don't think they are. I think they molt whenever they have their little ones.
I do believe so.
Yeah. So they basically just
Well,
swim
I don't know.
around.
The geese flew in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the little ones. I ain't sure. It's something I might have to research a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I think I.
as the season gets older, I think we're going to see more and more and more and more in there.
Yeah,
You know, like if we keep going up there in like September, which geese is in then,
yeah.
we could do a late evening geese hunt and then
Turn it over
catfish.
till turn it over till catfish night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So we could look into doing stuff like that too.
yeah. I'm gonna start researching more on how how the ducks travel with the weather. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What would determine instead of because we always go, all right, hey, this looks like a great hunting spot. Let's hunt it, and there ain't nothing there.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Uh,
I mean, I understand that on the YouTube channels, people are posting their kills, but they don't post their dead days where they don't get nothing or seen hardly any.
yeah,
Because let's face it, you ain't gonna make. They're not gonna make their money on that.
yeah. We had 6 views on our last live tee.
Oh, ain't bad.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, we're just starting too, so I'm not
Yeah,
expecting much. But
I thought we get a lot more critics. But like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I'm waiting for that. You know, I'm waiting
Because
for the comments to start coming in. That's when we start getting a little bigger.
yeah, true.
You know, but yeah, that's all right though. I
What you
can
got up
handle it.
now? You just got your channel up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm flipping back and forth from yours and mine. I want to check this one out.
That's my lane one.
Yeah.
The one I really want you to see on this is when the kids come.
Okay.
Two little girls come up, and I was nice. Told them get away. You know, I'm training. Yeah,
Yeah.
this one here is doing trying to work with them on hand signal on back
Yeah.
to a pile.
Oh, he wants to learn. You can tell just the
Oh
way he's.
yeah, his eyes are glued to me.
Yep. Oh, that's nice. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Sit on the whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want.
Yes. But when he gets excited,
All right, now, if you, let me see if I can get this. All right, when you raise your hand up, okay, watch your
yes.
dog. Okay, this is something that you, when you know he knows what back means, whatever hand you go up is the way he turns. Okay?
Watch later in the video what I start to do, though. I caught what I did wrong.
Yeah.
I'll step to the side to where I want him, which side I want him to turn. But I'm probably still putting the wrong hand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you put the hand up like that, and he turned on the right way. So that was nice. I like that.
Yeah. See how I turned to the side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. That's good to teach him on that. You know.
Yeah.
That will be good. Whenever you're straight on with him and you do that, he'll turn the way. You know, he'll turn away. But he did the first time on that, so that was good. That was real good.
Tomorrow I'm gonna make another video. It's 3 dummies drill.
Yeah.
And basically it's me turning him with my body to face him to which one I want to go to.
Okay.
Because I learned off of this video here that he's not quite ready for right, left, back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start all over at the very beginning for directional, and then go into the T pattern or the wagon wheel, whatever they call it.
I call it the baseball diamond.
Yeah.
He's the pitcher, you're the catcher,
Yes.
and you point to a base and he goes to it. That's how I always did it. The nice thing with you though is you got more of the Dokuns than I had.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna get some more. I want to get some bigger ones because he's struggling to hold the bigger one, the 3-inch.
Hold.
So I'm working on that with him with 3-inch more than any of them on the hold.
Yeah. Nah, he's doing good though. I like it.
Yeah. And this is without doing the force fetch stuff, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to use force fetch.
Yep.
I'm not a professional trainer. I'm training one dog. I want my dog to do what I want him to do.
Yes.
Not a system of doing things. I'm not taking him to competition
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
to win anything.
The only thing he's got to do is get the duck and the geese to us.
Yes. And
And if you can keep him to hold till you take it out of his mouth and without doing the force fetch, which all that does is keep the dog from dropping a live duck and it
swimming away.
swimming away.
Well, now that's just my opinion. If he drops a duck and it starts to swim away, odds are the dog's going to go after it again.
Yeah, he'll get it.
He'll get it again
Yeah.
because it's wounded. First of all,
Yep.
it ain't going to be able to fly.
Right.
So I'm not saying it won't be able to get away from him, but the odds are no.
No, because he got it.
Yeah. And I'm not these trainers trying to sell me a job to train someone's dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
and some of the videos I've watched, a lot of their dogs jump up there and drop it right on the floor, or I mean right on the ground.
Yeah. No, he brings it right to you, which is really good.
Yes.
So I mean,
Which all of our dogs did that.
yeah,
Except Bella brought it to the shore. It didn't matter where she was dropping it.
yeah.
once again, that was my fault on the training part. Something I had to learn.
Yeah. No, you're doing good. All I would suggest for you to do is when you do your back, don't go shorten your gap between that until you're actually on the other side of them and turning them, telling them back with the one hand and have them turning that way. But oh, that's awesome. That was awesome.
Has the kids come yet?
No.
Okay.
All right. That's when I blew the whistle and he sat with it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Because that's my big thing right now is getting him to sit on the whistle.
Yep. I had Hunter trained. I would have him chasing the doke, and I'd blow the whistle. He would spin around. He'd spin around, look at me, and I'd throw a Nerf ball at him, and he'd catch it. And we played football that way.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you miss training dogs?
Somewhat yes, and then others no, because it makes me miss Hunter.
Well,
Hey.
on this one, that's why I got
Oh,
goes
that's
early.
good. That's good right there.
There you go. Good boy.
Yeah. You blew the whistle, and he stopped dead and looked at
Yeah.
you.
Like in one of the videos I posted, we were at the lake. I didn't have the whistle, so I'm hollering.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved the whistle. I really did. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should get the clicker because you call your dog with the."
Here's where the kids come in. He just looked at them. The kids are on their way. They're starting to inch their way over. They want to pet them.
Yeah.
Back. Hey, no. Over.
Yeah, he's a little distracted. You can see that.
Yes.
There they are.
You see them? There
Yeah.
they are.
Good. Good. Neil.
But this is the part I like. Even though the kids are there,
Yep.
Please.
they're only like maybe 15 yards away.
Yeah.
I sent them away.
Over.
He knows the kids are there. He ain't running to them.
No.
There you go.
No, but you can tell he's a little bit distracted.
Yes.
But that's awesome, dude. Yeah. That's what you need.
Neil.
Yeah.
You actually have control of your dog with.
In a situation where you want control.
Yep. Good.
Back.
Because I'll be honest, I was really thinking about should I be putting them back on the leash right now?
No, yeah,
But
no, that's awesome.
We finish out this session because I don't go very long.
Yeah.
I think I go through it maybe twice, maybe 3 times at the most. Wow.
What you got on video was twice.
Good boy.
Because this is the end of the video right here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But now, when I don't tape it, which I might try, is I'll take one of my deacons now, and I'll make them heel and hold, and then we walk back to the house
There you go.
with him holding it the whole way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I like that.
But yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
And they say once you do it in the field, you should do it in the water. It's a little harder.
The water, you basically got to have 2 people there, and
Yes.
you throw 2 dokens out, and you want him to go after a certain doken.
Yes.
And yeah, that's how I would do it.
But I'm sending them from lane.
Yeah. Oh, you froze.
I don't have him
Oh, there you go.
treading water yet. I don't even know how to make a dog tread water. Yeah, you're freezing up on me too.
It's the same as on land. Just blow the whistle and he'll stop and turn around and he'll just sit there. It's amazing.
Okay, well, right now where the water I'm training at is not deep. It's probably
Yeah.
he can run through it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I haven't had him out swimming on directional right now. If I can get him to go through water on the obstacles,
Yeah.
I have a live. Well, it's not live. I have a duck that I'm going to start using
Okay.
and put it out there and try and make it where that's the last thing he grabs,
Yeah.
because that's going to be the first thing he's going to want to grab.
Yes.
So if I can get him on land not to grab it until I tell him to grab it, then
Yeah.
I think that'll work more. A little, like I said, I'm starting back off with the 3 Dokens, one to the right, one to the left, one straight back, and then just directing him, calling his name to send him,
Yep.
and then I'll introduce him to the, what do you call it, baseball field,
Yeah. The baseball
the
diamond.
diamond,
Yeah.
baseball diamond.
Yeah. He's on the pitcher's mount. You got Dokens at first. You got Dokens at third. And you got Dokens at second. And you're the catcher. And he's looking right at
Do
you.
you do that? Do you do like first, second? You know what I mean?
I
When
mix it
you're
all
training,
up.
or do you do them all at once?
I do them all. I mean, you can start off with first and third, to where it's just point and point,
Yeah.
and then he'll go. And actually, you don't really even have to point to the Doken. You just got to point to the direction.
Direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because what ends up happening is, like, if you point down towards first, you're actually, if you look at it from the pictures, you're pointing at a diagonal instead of a straight across.
Yeah.
So if you
I
point straight
figure
across,
within the next couple of weeks, I like to advance into that area.
yeah,
I figure by the end of this week, I should have the 3 Doken pretty good. Because every once in a while, I want him to go to the center, he'll want to go to the left
yeah,
or to the right. If I want him to go right, he wants to go to the center. I still have to get where he lines up, get his focus more on it.
yeah. What I did was I got a rope that,
I have a 15-yard rope. I need longer.
yeah, I was gonna say I had 100
Yeah. I
because
got a 15-yard rope.
and all I did was step on it when he started going the wrong way. Step on it and blow the whistle.
I'd like to get you, especially when I go under the water. I'd
Yeah.
like to get you down there, one to help me, and maybe bring the gun with us,
There you go.
so he can start hearing the gunshots again.
Yeah. No, I don't think
Just
you have a
make it
problem.
more
with-
like a realistic hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. I can even hide in the weeds with the Doken and throw it out, and you shoot and have him go get it. And it'll be just like a regular hunt.
Yeah. Or I can get, I have that thrower too,
Yeah.
with the 22 blast.
Yeah, well, the thrower, what's nice about that, that's to start him with, because he'll get used to gunfire, go retrieve,
Yeah.
What you want is you want him to watch the ducks and then shoot and then look at you and be like, can I go? And then you release them.
Yeah.
Where if I
Well,
would,
we did
if I would
we
do
did that with Hunter and Jake. That really, well, at least for Jake, because we're furloughed right now until they get the power back on. So that'll give me at least another week.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come over and help you with them.
Yeah, give me some tips. Uh, the biggest tip that you taught me so far on this, and it made it, as you can see, 100% difference. You would know, everyone else wouldn't, but you would know, is the attitude of my dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no fear. You know what I mean? Like the other ones, they would fear because I'd lose my temper.
Yep. Yeah.
When I lose my temper now, I quit. You know what
Yes.
I mean? I pick up the Duggins, we go back to the house, and a session.
Yep.
Tomorrow we'll start over, or even later that day I'll start over when
Yep.
I've calmed down. Start over again.
Yeah.
And with him, you could see there's no like fear.
No.
And that, what do you believe in on the? I call it the shock collar. I don't know what they call it.
The training collars.
Yeah.
The
What do you
electric.
think of them? See,
They.
I don't like them.
Well, all right. Well, let me explain to you what they are and how they're misused and misinterpreted. They are a thing that is it. It's not a training tool. It's not going to help you train your dog. It's just an enforcement. It helps you to enforce stay whenever you got to teach them stay before you can shock them with the stay. You know, and basically you don't really use the shock anymore because they got the vibration and the beep. So you basically vibrate it first. Well, you beep it, vibrate it, then shock. That's the three steps you do with it. And after the first time you shock them, you barely ever have to use a shock. Like I put a shock collar on Bolt, and he's a total different dog. I mean, literally.
Well, I had to put the one on Gingy.
Yeah.
That didn't stop her.
Yeah, but as far as like training goes, they are a good training tool, but it's not to actually train. It's just to enforce the lesson that he learned already. Like you can't put a shock collar on it and shock him and think that's going to teach him to sit and stay. You got to teach him to sit and stay. Now, the shock collar, after you teach him to sit and stay, you use it to enforce the stay until I release you. That's what it would be for. Like if you'd want to like really, really fine tune your dog for tournaments and stuff like that and show and that, then I'd say, yeah, you probably should use a shock collar. But just to train your dog to duck hunt and the normal obedience, no.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I guess I'm not a big fan of it.
Like I use the shock collar on Bolt to keep him off the road. That's for his protection.
Yes.
You know, that's the only thing I really use it for. Like if somebody comes into my yard or whatever, and that that they either know my dog or they're going to get barked at because he doesn't do nothing but bark.
MP himself.
Yeah, but if I would put the shock collar on him, he doesn't even go near the people. He's a total different dog with on it, but it's not from training. It's all in fear on that one.
Yeah, that's the thing I was wondering.
Yeah, and that's because I had to get him to fear the road so he doesn't go on the road, because I don't have the time or the patience to train him to only stay in my yard.
Yeah, I just like you said though, I'm not training them to be in any competition.
No.
It's just to retrieve our ducks.
Yeah, but you get a faster result with the shock collar on them being more obedient to the command than what you do by repetition. But repetition works to me better and will last longer with them because he's not doing it out of fear. He's doing it out of respect.
Yeah, and I'm not, like I said, I'm no professional trainer.
Yeah. I'm not either, but that's how I view the shock collar. It does work, and it if it's used properly, it is a good tool. But I don't think that you want to. I don't think you'd want to do that with your dog on hunting and that. If you had a dog like Ginger that like got off the out of the house and he was gone
Yeah.
and just would not come back, yeah, yeah, the shock collar is going to keep him in the yard. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what happens with Bolt. I mean, he's just my family dog. He's not a hunting dog. He's a German Shepherd, so people are intimidated by him and other dogs that. But when they walk up and down the road, if he's got the shock collar on him, he does not go near that road. He knows, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the difference on that. But yeah, it does work, and it's not as bad as like if you remember that time we were hunting, that guy just lifted his dog up with the shock collar.
Yeah.
You know,
I've seen a lot of hunters do that.
and the thing is, they think because they put the shock collar on, oh, you're going to sit or I'm going to shock you. The dog don't understand sit. Yeah, you're going to shock him. He's going to run to you, and he's going to be scared to death because he don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and he knows that you're the only protector for him.
Right. Now, you teach your dog to sit and stay, and then you're walking away, and he moves, and you zap him, and then you bring him back, and you tell him to sit, stay, and then you walk away, and he starts to move, and you vibrate it, and then he stops, and then he don't get it. He's not going to move until you tell him to. That's where the shock collar comes in. But you can also train that in just by repetition, and eventually get to where you want to be with them, anyways. It's
Yeah.
just
The good professionals, I mean professional
Yeah.
trainers, they know how to use those tools to their advantage
Yes.
and everything else.
yes.
As for me, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I'd either confuse the dog from shocking them, and then I ain't getting no ground made up.
No, you can lose a lot of ground over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Why I don't do it.
Yeah, I personally, for hunting, I think it's better for the way we do it than to have the shock collar in. Now, if you're going to like tournaments and that, then you need the pristine dog to do exactly what you need, and at a specific time and all that. Then the shock collar would help a lot more, because then it would be like
But you're not allowed to use that in competition.
no, but training the
Yeah,
dog.
you're allowed.
you
Yeah,
know,
I see what you mean.
Yeah. That's just to fine tune your dog to becoming like a robot type deal thing, to where it only does what you tell it to do. Because
Yeah.
it's worried that if it doesn't do what you tell them, it's going to get a vibration or a shock on it, and it's gonna listen to you. And it's a good tool to learn. Like I said, for my dog, to keep him off the road, it's a good tool for that. And I don't have the fence or nothing like that. I just put the collar on him, and yeah, he's a total different dog. A lot easier to control and all that, but I'm not hunting, It's the shock collars are better for keeping the dog safe and using it that way rather than trying. You can't. You got to train your dog first before
Well, the
you.
only
can-
reason I brought that up to you is one of the YouTube followers that I watch a lot. His name is Lone Duck Outfitter. He's probably one of the best YouTubers I've seen on duck training, and he does that with the electric collar. I think that's what it's called, electric
Yeah.
collar. It's not a shock collar. Well, it might. I don't know. And a lot of things that he does, I try to imitate with mine.
Yeah.
But he's in the force fetch, the electric collar, and all that. I'm not big on force fetching.
No, I wasn't either. When I seen that, I was like, I can't do that.
It's not that I can't do it. It's just I don't see the point in it. Like I said before, if my dog drops the duck, the odds are he's going to go back after it. If it gets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to lose that many ducks.
No. No. You're
We,
not.
I mean, we've been hunting for probably 15 years duck hunting. I've yet to have a dog bring up the duck and lose it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. We haven't. I don't think I've lost one that he's got.
We have never lost a
No.
duck. And all my dogs that before this one that I train is get it to the shore, drop it, I'm fine.
Yep.
So.
No,
But
force
that
fetch
guy
is
there on.
force fetch is for competition because they're not allowed to drop
Yeah.
that duck until you take it out of their mouth. And yeah,
If you ever get a chance, look lone duck.
he froze on that.
Oh,
All right, let's look.
but did you hear me?
No,
Yeah, probably
all I
lost
got
it.
was lone.
Yeah, Lone Duck Outfitters. I follow him a lot. And like I said, he is very, very good at dog training.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, very good.
Lone Duck Outfitters and Kennels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very good.
Yeah, but he probably makes a living off of it.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And but when he talks, because his videos are not very long, and he explains, and when he shows some of his videos, they're not perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I really like about him is he'll show you that hey, this is the mistakes and this is how to correct them.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I wish I'd have known about him whenever I was training Hunter, but I read books on it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I was really surprised. Most of the stuff that I read in the book actually worked.
Well, they still use them to this day.
Yeah.
So if you get a dog, I highly recommend that you watch some of this guy's videos.
Oh, I will. I'm going to check him out. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe he's probably one of the best dog trainers I've seen on YouTube yet.
Well, yeah. Probably more of explains it better to layman's terms.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not trying to sell you anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not trying to sell a product that he uses.
Okay.
He'll tell you about products that he uses, but
Yeah.
he's not trying to sell it.
I got you.
It's all about the dog.
Yep.
Yeah, I really did like him. I just wanted to let you know about him.
That's another thing that you can do. Like the big T that I see right here, the big T drill.
Yeah.
What I did with Hunter on that is I put 3 white flags out. Okay, and then 2 of the flags, the 2 side flags, I had the Dokins at. Okay, and they're out there too. You know, I mean, I had the field at the trailer court, so I mean, I could go 10 acres. You know?
Yeah, I have a baseball field.
Yeah. So anyway, but you put them out there, and you got the 3. He can't see the Dokins, but he can see the flag.
All right.
And you send him after the first flag straight out. Okay. Then when he gets to it, you blow the whistle, and then he'll turn to you and look, point one way or the other, and he'll go to the other flag where there's the Dokins at, and then have him come back, and then send him back to the middle flag again, And
You're
then,
freezing up on me.
yeah, I know you're freezing. There you are. Then you send him back out again, and then you go to the other side, and then he goes over and gets the other Dokins and comes back. That's what the big T drill. That's how I did it. And it's amazing because when a duck lands and you send a dog, and he's going straight down, and you blow the whistle, he turns and looks at you, and that's where the big T comes in at, because you got to point which way the duck went, because it ain't where it landed.
Yeah.
And he can't see it. So yeah.
Okay.
But I used flags, and I had a whole bunch of tent poles back in. So I just
Shot
put,
last year.
yeah, I put a bunch of tent poles out there, and just wrapped a white rag around there, just enough to where he could see it. And you put the Dokins at the other end, and then you come back, because you make them sit and stay where you're going to be at. You don't let them come with you. You tell them to sit and stay there, and you go straight down to the middle flag. And then you turn to the other flag, and you drop the Dokins there, and then you walk back across to the other Dokins, and come back to the center one and walk up straight to them. And then when you send them down, there ain't no Dokins at the middle. So he gets there, you blow the whistle, he turns, looks at you, and then you point one way or the other.
When I go to get ready to start doing that, it'll probably be. I'll have to get you over here to help me out.
Yeah, you know what works really good? Actually, I think I used was milk jugs.
I'm in a baseball field that's always cut.
Yeah, well, no, that's fine. Yeah,
I was going to use buckets.
yeah, one or the other. Yeah, that'll work. You just need something to where he can see it.
I'll
Yeah,
have to give it a shot. I don't know if he's there yet.
it's a lot of fun whenever you start seeing the dog do that, because what ends up happening is then, like, you remember when we'd go hunting, I'd tell Hunter to sit and stay. Then
Yes.
we'd go up the creek a little bit, and I'd point towards the creek, go there, and then I'd toot the whistle 2 times, and he'd come running right up along the creek to scare the ducks to us.
Yeah, you use the jump to ducks.
Yeah,
I used to do that with Jake.
yeah. It's a lot of fun doing that. It's amazing what you can teach these dogs to do too.
Oh, they're very smart.
No, yeah, they're scary smart.
Yeah, scary smart. You're right there.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite drills was the big T drill. I like that and the baseball diamond.
Now he has one. It's kind of like how do I want to put this? Blind baseball. He'll throw a deke out, send the dog, and then when the dog's running, he'll throw another deke somewhere else.
Yeah,
And when he brings it back, he'll direct them over there. They'll go find it.
yeah,
Now, the game I created, and I mean, that someone might else have done this. This is one of my favorite ones I've done with him. I call it hide and seek. I'll send him out to go get a decoy, and I'll take a treat, and I'll throw it in the ground. And when he brings me back, he'll hand me the decoy, and then I'll say, find the duck. Then he'll be searching all around the ground to find the treat.
yeah. There you go.
That's probably my favorite game with him right now, which I haven't taped that yet.
Yeah,
Which I should, because that is one of my favorites. Because he blew my mind last year with no training. When you shot that tip that fell into the high grass,
yeah,
and he found it.
yep. Yes, he did.
That blew my mind.
Yeah, what was he? 6 months old?
6 months old.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah. And then with you, when he almost killed you.
Yeah,
But he had all the saying of being a blind retriever, like
Yeah.
for blind retrieves, that he'll be very excel at it.
yeah,
So I've been training him a lot on that. Like I'll take a decoy and just throw it in the woods, and then send him.
okay, yeah,
It might take him 5 minutes, might only take him 30 seconds, but usually finds it.
Yeah, I'd take the dog. I'd go down to the wood line and I'd throw him in there. I'd bring him down and I'd just point and say, "Get it." And yeah,
So that's what me, Mike, because Mikey's a big help with me with this.
yeah,
And the clubs that we're a member of,
yeah,
I'm glad we are,
yeah,
because I have the access, the
Yep.
water,
yep,
the land. My biggest problem is I'm the lazy one, not the dog.
yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth. You know, I mean, if I can get out 3 times a week, that's good for me.
Yeah.
Between work and, you know,
Well,
I mean,
that's what helped me with Hunter. Is every day for the first 6 months of his life, every day we were out doing something.
yeah.
You know.
And it also helped that you had 10 acres of land and a creek.
Yeah. 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 Wood lines and yeah, I had everything that I needed there.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, it was a perfect place to train.
Yeah.
And like if you watch this guy video, I mean, I don't know if he's on his own property or something, but you know what I mean. But he looks like he has access to everything.
Yep.
That he can set everything up the way he wants to train. I can't do that.
No. No, not at all. But we do have places where we can go to do it. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. We got shallow water. We got deep water. You know. We got shallow water that goes into deep water. You know. I mean, we have a lot.
Yeah.
You know. We have an island that we. You know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna check this guy out though. He looks like he's pretty good.
He's the real deal, man. I'm telling you.
Like
Got
his
a lot of information from him.
yeah, like his blind retrieve thing. He's got a box that he does,
Mm-hmm.
which yeah,
Like I said, I follow him. I got a lot of good information. My problem, though, is I'm trying to advance too fast with them.
just remember one thing. Keep it routine. Do the same thing first every time, and you'll see your dog excel quicker that way because you're not trying to teach them something new. You're refreshing old and moving it into something new.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What I did, Hunter, was we did exactly the same thing every time first. And then we would just add to it as we went on. You know, like right now, the way you're doing it, you'll do that. And then what you want to do is you won't do it as long because, you know, he's picked it up really good. You know, so you start off with that and then you can expand it. Like you can go with the big T, you know, and that, you know, but you got to start off with what you're already doing.
That's why I went back to I call it the 3-bumper
Yeah.
retrieve. And I always start off every session off with the whistle sit.
Yep. I always started off with Hunter was sit, stay, heel, with the Dokens and all that. And like I said, you know, first I started off with I just lined a bunch of Dokens around him, and we'd walk and then I would tell him get it, and then he would get the one that he's right beside, you know, but he'd leave the other ones alone, you know, and we'd do that, and then it became to where it was like, okay, we moved that into the baseball diamond to where it's like I'd tell him sit and stay, and then I'd point which way I wanted him to go, you know, get it, back, you know, and then what I would do was I would end up doing the T part after the baseball that for a little bit, you know. Then I'd go to the T part and then I'd do that, and then it came into doing it in the water, and it would be the same thing. You know, we would start off with the diamond and that, and then we'd go to the water, and then I would direct them the way I wanted them in the water to go. And yeah, he just, yeah. But if he wasn't catching it, then we just go back to the other one and we'd start with that. But you got to like have where it progress or increases into what you want.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like what you're doing
That's
right
like
now.
I said, that's why I went back to the three digs. I'll work, blow whistle, sit on the whistle, hill, stay,
Yep.
sit.
What I like what you're doing that I wish I would have did with Hunter at first is you got the Dokins out there and you're walking them past it, and
Yes.
you're making them sit and stay as you're walking past it, and then having them come to you. That's awesome. You keep that
Yes.
up every time too. So he knows to only get the Dokin when you tell him to. Because what I ran into at first with Hunter was that he just run straight to a Dokin. That's why I had to get a 100-foot rope. I'd step on it.
Yeah.
Like, no. This way, if I would have trained him the way you're doing it, it'll be a lot easier when it comes to that, because he knows he's not supposed to get a Dokin unless you're telling him to get that Dokin. Which was
Yeah.
why I did. I think he calls it the wagon wheel or something. But I just line him around and then walk him around and I tell him get it. You know, and if he'd go to a different one, I would stop him because I always had him on a 100-foot rope.
Yes.
You know, and I'd make sure he got the one I wanted. So he knew. After doing that a couple times, he realized, okay, I'm only supposed to get the one he wants me to get, and that's what he did. And yeah, it just
How I did Ghost was I put Dokins out in the field, here, there, there. I'd walk and I'd keep him on a leash. I'd walk up and he'd go and I'd pull him back, say no.
yeah,
Then I'd walk to the next one, and if he went after it, I'd pull back and say no. Then I go to the next one, and he would just sit, and I'd say, "Get the Dokin," or "Get it," and he would bring it, get it, and I'd throw it back,
yep,
and then I'd go back and repeat as that.
yeah,
When he didn't want to lunge at it, then I rewarded him by letting him have it.
right,
But if he wanted it, I just said no and pull back and went to the next one.
yep. That's what I mean.
That's how I.
If you keep doing that every time, and you every session starts off like that, it blooms into where he's going to be like, I am not touching one unless you tell me to.
Yeah.
And that's when you can give him a direction. He'll go towards that. You blow the whistle, he'll stop and look. It's okay. No, not that one. Then you could go back over. You know, you could direct him to do whatever you want him to do, because he'll know not to get it until he gets to it and you're not stopping him.
Here's another thing I'm having a little issues with him, is when I have the leash on him, dude, he doesn't leave my side.
That's perfect.
I mean, yeah, with the leash. I mean, it's hanging. I take the leash off of him. He wants to go ahead of me. You know what I mean? He wants to run forward.
Yeah.
And I'm always have to hill. You know what I mean? But if I put the leash on him, he's right beside me, walks with me. I stop, he sits. Everything that you want with a dog on a leash.
Yeah.
Take that leash off of him, he gets a little crazy.
Yeah. That's why I always kept cheese, a hot dog, something that's a major treat to him. And I wouldn't give it to him, but I would hold it in my hand, and he would just pay attention to my hand.
All right.
You know. And then it gets to the point to where you don't have nothing in there, but he's still paying attention.
Maybe I'll go that route with them.
You know.
Because
That's where you when you say hill, then that's how I trained hill.
yeah. Because
I never give them the treat until the end.
Okay.
I give him regular treats for rewards, but the one that he really wants, he doesn't get, because cheese. You'll go through a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Because when I go on my walks and stuff, I'll have them on the leash. Then I'll release them and try to work with them on the hill without the leash and stuff. And then he'll stay there, and then I'll say, go play, and then he'll run away. I'll blow the whistle. He'll come back.
Yep.
But sometimes he just wants to do what he wants to do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you do the same thing right off the bat every time. When you bring them out, sit, stay, don't let them touch any dokens. You know, teach them to heal, keep them healing. You do that every time you train. Don't ever skip the stuff you think he's got, because that's when it's not like they forget, but that's when they feel that they have leeway.
Okay.
You know. But the main thing in dog training, I've always said this, is heel, sit, and stay. And some people say the stay is bad because when you tell him to sit, he shouldn't get up until ordered to sit.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's just a common thing for me.
Yeah. Me personally, I'd rather have him sit and then I get up and go. If he comes with me, then it's my fault. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want him to sit until I give him the order to go, because there might be times where I don't want him to, or something else. You know, I'd rather have him sit and stay when I tell him. When I tell him to stay.
Stay. Yes.
Yeah.
Which when you're training, anyways, that's pretty much at the early ages is what you're telling them to do, anyways, is stay.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the whistle, that's the sit, and that's the sit stay whistle. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because he's gonna sit, he's gonna stay there while you walk away.
As you see, he did do that with me.
Yeah. But whenever you're just when you tell him just to sit, you know, he's gonna sit, and he eventually it becomes to where he's not gonna move until you tell him to, anyways.
Yeah.
You know. But
and another thing I learned from you in this is even like after the first year, you still got to train off season.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I got lazy with the other dogs.
Yep.
I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I got a hunt dog. He'll go and retrieve when I tell him to go retrieve. And then first day hunting out there, he goes out 10 feet and swims in circles.
Yeah.
I learned that from Bella.
Yeah. No, it's first off, it gets you out and moving. You know, keeps you off the couch.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not a big TV person, or I'm not a big sports person anymore either. You know, I follow them as far as
I'm
like
a Chelsea
highlights.
fan.
Yeah.
I watch soccer.
Yeah. But
I care less about any other sport.
But my main thing was when you want your dog to do what you want your dog to do. You know, and the only way he's going to keep doing it is if you keep with it and you keep up on it. But you got to keep it in a routine to where when he goes out, he knows. It's amazing on how, like, a year's worth of doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over every day, your dog will be like perfect. He'll sit, stay, and not move.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he's a little over a year now. I'm hoping by the time we're done with this hunting season that he gets a little bit more action than what he did last year.
Yeah.
And I can't complain because he wasn't a whiner in the blinds.
No, he was good.
He sat on his pedestal, which I'm gonna be bringing that out soon to work with him on that too. And the only thing that I might do different with training is I might start adding decoys.
Yeah.
Because I did have a trouble with them last year bringing decoys back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did that with Hunter too. I had a whole bunch of decoys out there and he never touched them. Now Copper on the other end, that girl would take every decoy in, which I ended up taking her hunting with me just to bring the decoys. You know, you get one out there too far and you're like, hey, go get that one.
Yeah.
You know.
Or you watch it and it starts floating down the river or something like that. It's like, go get it.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's probably the most thing I'm going to probably really concentrate the rest of this summer is directional. and sit
Yeah.
and stay.
Yeah, just
I mean, I'm
work.
hoping to have that down because last year when I shot that duck,
Yeah,
if I could have, he was 6 months, so I wasn't
yeah,
getting
no,
upset or nothing like
yeah,
that. Where
yeah.
in
But
the past
it's
where I would have.
it's nice when you shoot a duck and it lands on shore, 50 yards out, and you know it's down, and it's on shore and it's not moving, and to be able to get your dog to go get it,
Yeah,
and be able to direction it, especially
that's yeah.
yeah, because
Because we're hunting on bigger water now.
yeah. Just keep it routine because that'll hone his skills up like you won't believe. And the thing will be is that you will have total control of your dog because he knows the routine. The sit, stay, he won't move. He'll stay right there with you, and then the directional stuff will come along with it because he'll know the whistle, stop, and look at you, and then you do the directionals every time, and he'll see your hand signals, and then but you got to have it a routine. You can't be
Yeah.
bouncing around because you'll end up confusing the dog, and you'll be teaching them something on directional, and it'll contradict what you taught them at the beginning on sit and stay.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that's probably my biggest thing right now is I'm trying to move too fast with them.
You can move fast, just keep it routine. Just make sure every day, every time you take them out to work, if it's 3 times a week, every time you take them out, the first 15 minutes is sit, stay, and heel. Or first 5 minutes, whatever. You just do it first.
Yeah. Did you like keep a journal or anything on the training that you did?
No,
Like today we did this and this is what he did.
no.
See, I
I
might
was
start-
every day. I was out every day with them.
Yeah, but for me, I think I might do that.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I was first 9 months of his life. I was off work, and all I did was work with him because I couldn't do nothing else. My shoulder was blown. I just got surgery and everything else. I couldn't do nothing with it. So all I
Yeah.
did was every day we just squat and sit, stay, heel, and then just worked off of that. And it got to the point to where heck, I taught him how to swim underwater.
And one of the, I think one of my videos, I was tossing stones out there, see if he would do it.
Yeah.
Put his head down in there.
Yep. I got a bottle, filled it almost all the way up with water. I let
So every time he'd go after it, would
he'd
sink.
hit it and it would go under, and he would, and then it would pop back up, and then he'd go at it. He'd hit it, it'd go under, and then finally he went under with it and came back up with it, and he was happy. And then it got to the point to where I could throw a doken that would sink, and he'd go in and get it.
Yeah. So that, because how I taught Jake to do it was toss a stone in there, get him real excited, toss it, and he'd try to grab it.
Yeah,
And eventually he just stuck his head in there.
yeah.
I never had him swim underwater, though.
Hunter would actually swim. Yeah, he'd go all the
Yeah,
way.
I've seen.
He'd go all the way down, and he'd come back up with it. Then it got to the point where like you said, I could throw a stone in there, and he'd just.
Yeah.
But what would
That
make
was
him mad
cool
is
on
when
it.
the duck would do it, and he'd get down, and he'd like, well, the duck ain't where he went down. No, the duck swam. He'd come back up, and he'd look around like, where did that thing go? And they would come up, and he'd go after it, and then, yeah. But
And once again, that's another thing that shocked me last year with Ghost is when the duck did go under on him,
yeah,
he didn't panic.
no,
He
he
just
did
sat
not.
there. All right, where's he coming up at?
Yep. Oh,
And then once he came up, he attacked it.
yeah, you can see it where he does pay very, very good attention. He knows.
Once his attention's
Yeah.
locked on it,
Yep.
it's getting his attention locked was his trouble.
Yeah.
Because he still had the pup in him. He still wanted to play.
Oh yeah. And I always ended the session with a big play.
Oh, yeah.
I had a doken that was for play, and that's the only time that I would use it. And at the end, I would grab the Doken and I just heave it, and he would just be all over the place on that.
Yeah, I do that, but like I said, my final thing with him is when we walk back to the house or back to the truck, I give him the Deacon, tell him to hold, and we walk with it.
Yeah.
I think that helps him with strengthening his hold up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's walking now and he's not really paying attention. He's more concentrating not to drop it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're doing great. You can see that he's improved a lot.
Yeah, from last year. Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
My basement's cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't say anything bad about your dog, T. He does good. I like it.
Yeah. I just hope we can get him more action, that's all.
Oh, yeah. We will. Because Bella's not coming.
Are you excited for hunting?
Yeah. I got my shit. You know, I got all my tags and everything. Yeah. I'm just hoping to get back to work so I can make a little money so I can afford shells. That's the only thing.
Well, I got a whole case of them.
No. That's good to hear too.
All right, I'm gonna get a hug because he's going to bed. Say hi.
The Catfish Slayer.
Okay, it's Michael. So.
Yeah.
He's going to bed. He's tired.
Yeah.
Now, I'm shocked that he took a half-hour nap. That was it from last night. Getting up. I mean, we got home at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. Which I told. I said that.
Yep. He got up at 7:30 to go to work. Did 8 hours of work. Came home. Told us how his day was and everything. He ate, and about 7:30, 8 o'clock, he started dozing, and then he dozed off till about 8:30, and then he got back up, and now he's going to bed.
Yeah. But
great kid.
That's another thing. I'm gonna check out how to advertise this too. I'm going to start advertising our lives at a certain date. And it'll be nicer, too, once we get back to work so we know what days we can do it.
What time and all that.
Yeah. No, that and I think we got all the bugs worked out on your end.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. And we'll have to talk to the wife, your wife.
Yes.
About dropping $700-800 on a computer system.
Yeah.
It'll benefit her too because she can use it as well.
Well, I was giving her the laptop.
Well, yeah. The laptop would be for her upstairs and that. But if she really has to get in and do something, she can come down and get on there and You got to give her something, or she's going to be like, well, we got the laptop.
Well, this is what's going to happen, all right? She's going to get the computer. I get the laptop.
Yeah.
Because she'll say, well, your stuff is already set up on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how that's going to work.
Yeah. Jay hooked me up. I got a good deal on the computer, and I got the monitors at Walmart and that.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I am looking into getting a bigger monitor.
Yeah.
That I could either plug into the laptop and just have the laptop to the side.
Yeah.
And do everything off it, like you do.
Well,
I have to get over and check your system out.
yeah. Well, when Kelsey's here and we're doing our lives on TikTok for our engraving, she's on the
Yeah.
laptop checking the stuff out. So like my stuff's just still all my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she'll get on the laptop and then she'll follow the everything on the laptop too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So what'd you think of that shirt?
Oh, I love the shirt.
Uh,
I love
where's
it.
that shirt at now? You see, you
Uh,
should have it
it,
out right now.
I know. But actually, I might have a little business coming your way for shirts. I just made some business cards. Here, let me show you.
All right.
I'm gonna promote my buddy. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, I made these up here.
Pull back a little bit. There you go.
CNC
Solution.
Solutions.
What?
He does like odds and ends around the house. Pressure washing, painting. You know,
Gutters.
yeah, gutters and stuff like that. Yeah. So I made him a couple of them and have him check them out, and then we're gonna put a QR code on the back so you can scan it, and then all the information I got on the front will actually come on the back. You know?
It'll come right up on your phone.
Yeah, it'll come up on the phone. But yeah, and I'll probably yeah. Yeah, but he was talking to me about shirts, and I was like, I got you, guy. He said, oh yeah, I said yeah. So with the logo that he's got here, you know, we can put that on a shirt and that, and it's done with the computer, correct?
Yeah, it's done with the computer.
Yeah, yeah. So I can just download the logo and we can upgrade it or upload it and make a shirt and sell it.
However she does it, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah.
She does. She prints out the stencil and then she'll stencil it and iron it on a shirt.
Yeah, I made these tonight too. They're one.
We interrupt this marriage to bring you deer season.
Yeah. Duck season's coming next on this one, because I got the duck one too.
Well, when you get one of those, I'd like to get one.
Yeah, these are they're thicker too. They're actual wall hangers. And
yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to hang up on my wall down here.
Yeah, they're 1 by 8s or 1 by 10s. I cut them to size and then I route around them. But this is his logo here.
All right.
Yeah, that I made for him.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, he does pressure washing. You know, he pressure washes. He'll stain. You know, like if you got a deck or something, you need stained or something like that or that. And, you know, he'll stain it. You know, just odds and ends like that. You know, he'll even help like reorganizing garages and stuff. You know, he's into all that stuff, which is pretty cool.
And you know, like a person like me who's lazy.
Yeah.
That's a very good deal.
Yeah.
You know,
And you won't find anybody to beat his prices.
yeah, so yeah, you call them up, come over, day pay. I mean, you can go do whatever you got to do.
Yep.
Long.
Yeah, and depending, well, see, he works a lot too. So the snow removal that he was thinking about doing, I don't know how well that's going to work out. For the simple fact is, you know, it doesn't snow just on your days off. You know what I mean?
And not only that, I have a snowblower. I kind of like playing with it.
Yeah, well, but I mean, like, you know, snow removal, that's something that you got to have somebody that's ready to go at any time. Because, you know, when it snows,
especially when the weather changes.
yeah, when it snows, you're going to need somebody out there that's going to do the plowing and the snow removal. And if you got to work at your other job, then you're kind of stuck going to your other job. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one that pays the bills. Yeah.
exactly.
So I don't know how he's going to do with that, but it's just something for him during the winter and that, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
If we'll try one. We'll start off with one shirt and see how it goes for him, and then
yeah, yeah. Because
we'll see.
right now it's him and I think he and Bubba, but I think he's 1099 with Bubba. He's not an actual employee,
Yeah,
so Bubba has to take care of his own taxes type deal.
yeah. All this stuff. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you mean.
yeah. So with that, and so we'll start off with two shirts. We'll
All
make them
right.
two. I got to figure out what colors. I think blue.
In size.
Well, yeah, yeah, but yeah. Well, who knows?
Who
Make
knows?
you make a couple shirts like you made for me, which I'm a little embarrassed now that I don't have it on.
Well,
Because
you did wear it last. You did wear it last
yeah, I
night.
did wear it last night fishing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I thought you would just do it to promote our podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
The
That's why.
Fleason's out. What is it?
Fleason's outdoors.
Outfit outdoors.
Yeah, Fleason's outdoors, and it's I still play duck duck goose with the
Yeah.
hunt.
I just like that saying.
Yeah, I do too.
And she has another one for us. It's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
I know what it is,
Yeah.
but it fits me and you perfect.
Okay. That'll work. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to Tuesday. I'm
Oh, I
gonna
am too.
I got my camera up here. I got all three of them, but I think I'm only gonna take two.
Well, I'm going to take. I don't know if I want to take my camcorder. I might take the camcorder, and I'll definitely be taking the GoPro.
Yeah, I'm taking the camcorder and the actual camera.
The camera.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it because my computer doesn't take the SD cards, so I gotta buy the I forget what they're called, but it plugs into the computer and then you can put the SD card in it, and then I can.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, okay.
I had to get one because my laptop.
Okay. Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm going to be getting one of those so I can download the videos and the pictures and all that. Then we can go. Well, we're going to have a lot to talk about. A
Oh
lot.
yeah, that's good. That's going to be our first camping trip.
Yeah.
Um, and we'll actually have, other than pictures, we'll actually have video on camera.
Yeah.
Which, if I recall, I did take a little bit of a video on our fishing trip
Yeah.
before it got dark.
Yes, you did.
I have to look into my GoPro, and maybe I'll put one of those up.
Yeah.
Little quick. I like those little quick ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might start doing some quick ones too. Like, I want to do knots.
Oh, that one for me. It would be tremendous. Like I said, I just know how to tie your natural knot,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to fishing line, I watched a guy do it. That's the one I was doing last night. It seemed to hold. We caught some big cats.
Yeah.
So, but that's a fishing knot, not a camping knot.
Right.
A knot that you would use to tie stuff down.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn the trucker hitch
Yes.
just for the purpose of the blow-up dolls that the wife puts out for Christmas.
Yeah. Trucker's hitch.
Once again, I got 30 knots tied up.
The bowling knot, the trucker's hitch bowling knot, and the cinch knot, and what's the other one? The Canadian one, slip knot, I call it. It's a tension knot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I really would love to learn is the tension knot, because that'd be perfect for it.
Yeah. I use them all so much on everything. It's unreal.
Yeah. And when we do camp, 9 out of 10 times, you're the one setting up
Yeah.
my tarps and stuff like that. And you show me, but You know me. Unless I'm doing it,
Yep.
I don't remember.
That's how I learned, to be honest. I sit there and watch videos and videos and videos and kept repeating them and doing them with them until I get it,
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's like, all right, how did I screw that up? I did exactly what he did and it didn't work. And then,
Yeah.
and I didn't. I missed a step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's me. And then once I get flustered, it's like, screw it, I'm just tying knots.
Yep. The only reason why I really like the knot tying is because the ones I use, I can untie, so I don't have to cut it,
Yeah.
and I don't have to get a pair of pliers to pull it through or anything. I mean, they just come undone real easy, but yet they'll hold 1,000 pounds.
Like the ones that you've done for me, I have no complaints.
Yeah.
You know, the one I really liked is the acorn one.
Yeah. Yeah. The button.
Is the button? Yeah, I like the button.
Yeah.
That was another one I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you do that, if you put a video up here on one of the podcasts that we do, I'll be honest, I'll probably have a piece of rope out here doing it while you're explaining it on the cast.
Well, one thing I like about the live with the YouTube is that it holds it. So now it's on my channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I want to, I can go right back to
Yep.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I do like about that. So, and it's nice going through the old videos and going through the live and all that and seeing how we can improve and this and that. So that's why now I go on TikTok and I'll do a live, and once I'm done with the live, it's gone.
Now, let me ask you a question on this. You might not know it. How can I put this on my channel too? Am I able to share this on my channel too?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Or do I have to have like a separate channel? Like we call it the Fleasons Outdoors.
Yeah.
I can't use that with you too, right?
Right now, this is only going on mine. My
Yeah, I know.
Keith Outdoors. But yeah.
I wonder if I hit go live. Maybe we'll do it on the next one.
Yeah.
I'll go live too.
Yeah, we'll try that. Because I know that supposedly you should be able to go live and I can go live at the same time, and basically do the same live will go onto yours and it'll go on mine. But I ain't sure how to do it. I have to have Bubba come in and show me.
I can't see why because we're together, and we can't share them. Well, different hits. You know what I mean? But we're not making money off of this, so.
Yeah.
If you're making money, it might be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't sure. I'm gonna have to. I'll talk to Bubba about it. He does a lot on Discord.
Yeah, because he's a gamer.
Yeah. I'm on Discord too. I get on there with them guys, and we basically it's just a chat room and all that. But there's no videos or anything on that. So I don't know how he does it. I don't know if we could go like you go live and I go live, and somehow we punch into Discord with it to where I don't know. Well, I'll YouTube it.
Yeah, YouTube fixes everything for me, man. I ain't lying.
I'll go to YouTube school about it and figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to have this on my channel too.
Yeah, I would too. More people seeing it, more views we get on it, it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, because I have a different audience than you do.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of work with the dog.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of work with your woodwork and your engraver, which is freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Man, like I said, Gilmore wants something. Mikey wants some. He wants that blue line, dude. And then you're gonna have to be able to engrave Chelsea on it, because we're Chelsea fans here.
I'm wondering, because I didn't show him everything I did. You know what? I
No.
think I sold the Blue Lion.
Probably to a Chelsea fan because they just won. They
Probably.
just won the Cup, World Cup.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the Lion again, but this time make it blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it came out really good. So.
And if you can get his eyes to glow like the leopard,
Mm-hmm.
oh, dude, I'm telling you, he'll go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to work on that tomorrow actually, because tomorrow's my all nighter.
You're all nighter.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow, me and the wife is going to the Harry Potter Festival in Volant. How you say it?
Valant.
Volant.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take her to go see fireworks over at where's that place called? She'll kick me because it was the first place we ever went on a date. What's that place over by Jimmy's old house in Ohio?
Ohioville? No.
No,
Lowville?
Lowville Festival.
Yeah, my neighbor asked me if I was going to go to that.
Well, tonight was the doll dance, I believe. Which that is weird, dude. The guy has fireworks and he's dancing, and fireworks are shooting off of him.
Oh,
It's an Italian thing.
okay.
There's a meaning behind it, but I don't know it. But I'm gonna take her to go see the fireworks because that was our first date
Okay.
22 years ago.
Dang. Wow.
We went to Lowville and we watched fireworks.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Now, tomorrow I'm getting up and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to engrave my butt off and get a bunch of stuff ready to go to Four Seasons on Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to finish
That's-
this guy's stuff, which,
You're talking the coin guy, right?
yeah. Oh.
You really can't see that very well.
I know. I got to get this black mouse pad and you can see it really good.
I say
Yeah.
you froze. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Well, what he wanted was his last name, which is Terry, put on there. And I engraved
Okay.
that, which it's aluminum, and I can really engrave aluminum good. So I'm looking into getting more like dog tags.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a bunch of aluminum dog tags and put a bunch of stuff on there. I want to see how that works out, and then
Okay.
I can go ahead and buff it up and stuff because it actually engraves in it. To where stainless, it doesn't really engrave in it. All it does is mark it. You know, it turns it like a
Yeah.
dark color. But the aluminum, it actually engraves into the aluminum.
Awesome.
So that means I can buff it up and really get it to shine. And yeah, so I'm going to try that with dog tags.
Cool.
Yeah. That's my next thing. And I'm doing car business magnets that go on the car doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting into that, doing that too. See how that goes.
When you engrave that too?
Yeah. Yeah, I do it the same way I do the canvas. I'll paint a color, and then I'll paint over it black, and then all I'm doing is cutting engraving the black off.
Okay, I know what you mean.
You know, so the color underneath that stays. So you barely, just hit it with real low voltage on it, or I don't know if it's voltage or amps. Either way, you're real low on it. Low
Yeah.
percent on the power. I'll go like 10% power on it instead of like 100. And then all it does is it just engraves the black off of it, and then the color underneath it stays. And then I'll polyurethane it to help protect the paint itself. And the polyurethane, what's nice about that and paint is it's a little flexible. So when you put it on, it doesn't have to be like a flat. It can move a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yep. So I'm gonna try that. If I can do that, then I'm gonna make it for my buddy that's got his business, and see where we go from there.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you about ready to end this?
Yeah. I'm about ready. I'm getting
That's good.
I'm getting tired now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am too. It was great to get on again and do this for a second time.
Yeah, I think this one went a little bit better. I'm gonna make sure my mic worked better. The last one, the mic was a little bit less than yours, so I turned you down and raised me up. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it sounded like you're a little far away.
Yeah, the trial we did before we did it sounded good. So we should have pretty good sound on this one.
That's awesome.
And we're gonna start getting more videos now of what we're doing.
Yeah, instead of just talking about it, you can actually show them.
Yeah, and what's nice though is that I'm showing videos off of your channel. So we promoting your channel through this too. So hopefully whatever they see on here, if they like, then they can go to your channel and check out the whole videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's on Thomas Fleeson.
Yep.
And if you guys like it, hit that subscribe button, I guess.
That's it. Same here. Yep. If you like it, subscribe.
Same with
and hopefully we'll start getting a little following in that. But I think that'll come along more when we're more consistent of what time and what days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll work on that too.
And the good part is, as we go, we'll just keep growing.
Yeah. And what's nice is, like I said, it's YouTube, so they can, whenever they want to, they can check us out on our thing and see the lives that we've done.
Yeah.
And see our improvement.
Yeah, well, they said you get 100 bad before you get that one good.
Yep.
That's what they say.
Yep, that's true.
All right, bro, I'm going to be out.
All right.
This is the Fleeces Outdoors. I hope everybody enjoyed it, whoever listens to it.
Yep, and hit the subscribe button and check us all out.